Let me just apologize that this is not the Evil Dead Remake review. I do want to do that video, and that's like my #1 most requested video to do right now, but I haven't seen it in like a month and a half. Like, I saw it kind of when it came out, so I don't trust myself to do, I just hit myself on my side table. I don't trust myself to do a really good review without seeing it again, so I do want to see it again. So instead of that, I decided to do a video on a movie that I've been wanting to talk about for a while. It has been longer than I've seen this one, but it's so resonated in my brain, this one, that I can't forget it. So I've been wanting to watch it again, but I don't want to watch it by myself, so I'm going to call on somebody to watch it with me. Anyway, so it is VHS, and this had a lot of kind of hype online when it first came out. It came out last year in 2012, and it was actually premiered at the Sundance Film Festival, and it came out to a few theaters in the US and Argentina. It wasn't very popular. It wasn't something that was in all theaters everywhere. But it was kind of talked about a lot online, and that's how I heard of it. I watched the trailer and I was like, that looks like the scariest movie I'm ever gonna see. The trailer really got to me. It was really scary. But from the trailer, you get kind of confused. You don't know what it's really about. Because they can't... Let me just get into it. I'll explain. This consists of a main storyline and then 4 horror shorts. It's basically a short horror anthology with a main storyline to go with it. So the main storyline is a group of friends who make, what is it called? Reality porn. They'll go and like abuse, I don't want to say abuse, what's the word? They basically take women's clothes off in public. There's a scene in a parking garage where they like pull her shirt up, and they call it reality porn, and they post it online and they make money from it. So basically, it's really gross. It's really disturbing. They want to up the ante on their money, I guess you would say, and become more famous. So this person gives, this third party gives them a job. They basically have to go into this house, break into it, and steal this VHS tape. So they decide to do it. They go in there, they see the homeowner dead in his chair. He's just laying in his chair, and they assume that he's dead. And there's like a TV in front of him with some white noise going on it. So they feel free to roam around the house because the homeowner's already dead. They don't have to worry about being loud or anything. So they go down into the basement, I believe, and they find all these VHS tapes. And so to make sure they get the right one for this person, I don't know who it is. It's not really important. They decide to take them all, but one of them stays behind upstairs to be in the room with the dead man and watches the VHS that's in the VCR already. And what he sees on that VHS is what makes up this movie. And so that's how it starts, with the 4 short stories, horror shorts. And then in between each one, it kind of goes back to the main plot, but really, I didn't enjoy the main plot. I didn't know really what was going on. I actually had to read about what was going on to understand. Just from the beginning and like the middle cuts and the end, I didn't understand what was happening. I didn't really care. I was paying attention, but I didn't understand. So I had to go and like read about what was happening to give you this little short bit of description of what happens. I'm not going to go into all 4 of the horror shorts. Basically what the trailer is little clips from each of them. So you see the girl with like the creepy monster mouth, that's #1. I liked that one. My favorite one was the 3rd short, which was called Tuesday the 17th. I made notes on my phone so I could sit in this area instead of over there in my computer area. Anyway, Tuesday the 17th, that one's my favorite just because it involves like a camping trip with teenagers. It's kind of stereotypical, but what happens is not stereotypical. I really like that one. You don't see much of that one in the trailer. You do see another good one in the trailer where you see the girl who is on the computer and like this little ghost figure runs out of her room. Oh Lord. Now, I ended up watching VHS by myself, and I was really honestly terrified. Mainly from that one, when the little ghost thing runs. The rest of that short isn't as scary, and some of them, I don't know, they're kind of all over the place, but I really, really liked all of them. some more than others. But anyway, so I would say they're all really entertaining. None of them are related. So the 4 shorts are not related at all, but I really enjoyed each of them. So I'm gonna get into my usual ratings. It was kind of difficult because the plot on each of them were different, and I didn't really include the main plot in my ratings because it's not really much of the movie. Most of the movie are these little shorts. So I kind of had to rate them individually, but, you know, collectively create a score for all of them, but it wasn't that hard. I got it. So for acting, I gave it overall a 7. The beginning, I said I didn't include the, like, beginning plot, but I kind of did. In the acting, I wasn't a fan. The acting wasn't all that great. Still enjoyable. Lipstick. Anyway, still enjoyable, but wasn't my favorite, like, acted movie by any means. Plot, I gave it an 8 because the shorts were all really creative. I thought they were all really good, really thought out. I liked the writing of them, and I really enjoyed the 4 shorts specifically. Scare factor is a 9 because it's not a 10 because not all of them scared me, but there are certain parts to each of them that did honestly freak me out a lot. A lot of them's really disturbing. The first one specifically is pretty disturbing, but yeah, scare factor, it is a scary movie, so it did, you know, it did really scare me, but wasn't like terrifying. Some of the parts were. Characters are a 7 just because some of them were pretty stereotypical and really not that different from any other movie I've seen. I don't know, I just think the characters weren't really well developed. Lastly, effects. I gave it a 9. It was pretty good. I liked a lot of the effects. I thought it was pretty good for being kind of like an indie movie, kind of. I thought they were pretty good. So overall, with all those ratings, it gets an 8 out of 10, which I think is good. I would really recommend this movie. I think it's great. And especially if you watch it alone, be prepared to be a little bit freaked out, unless you're not freaked out by anything. Then it probably won't freak you out, but it freaked me out. So that's basically all I have to say about it. I will have the trailer listed down below, definitely. Watch it and make sure you go in knowing that it's 4 horror shorts, because when I first watched the trailer I was like, what is this? There's like so much going on. The second one is coming out super soon. It may even already be out. I think it's already out actually. I need to check on that. But yeah, I'm super excited to watch the second one. It looks just like the first, where there's like a main story, but there's different short horror films in each of it in that one as well, so I'm really excited. That one looks super creepy, some of the parts of the trailer. In fact, I'll have the trailer to the VHS too down below as well, but definitely watch it. I believe it's still on Netflix, VHS that is, so definitely check it out. And that's it. Let me know if you've seen this movie, if you enjoyed it, and make sure to request more videos that you want me to do in this upcoming week or so. I'd say 2 months. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit more sporadically here and there, but I got one up today, so that's good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.